Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, yeah!
In Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams accidentally set himself on fire during the cooking scene. The script called for a small kitchen mishap, but Williams's prosthetic mask actually caught fire from the stove. His panicked reaction and frantically beating the flames while staying in character as the elderly woman weren't acting, he was genuinely on fire. Director Chris Columbus kept it, because the chaos was too perfectly comedic. During Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey actually chipped his tooth for real during filming and asked the props department to make it look worse instead of fixing it.
I know! You could have saved that for the Tooth Fairy. That's stupid. I happen to know my mom is the Tooth Fairy. Your mom is the Tooth Fairy?
He revealed the hideous chipped tooth randomly during takes, and Jeff Daniels' genuine disgusted reactions were completely authentic because Daniels never knew when Carrey would flash the ugly tooth at him during scenes. During Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin's famous scream with hands on face after putting on aftershave wasn't scripted that way. Director Chris Columbus told Culkin to just scream, but the young actor spontaneously put his hands on his cheeks. The accidental pose became the movie's most recognizable image and appeared on every poster worldwide. In The Mask, Jim Carrey improvised the entire Cuban Pete musical number at the nightclub.
They call me Cuban Pete, I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
The script just said he causes a distraction, but Carrey created the full song and dance routine on the spot. The extras' genuine amazed reactions and laughter weren't acting, they were watching Carrey's spontaneous performance for the first time and couldn't believe what they were seeing. During Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey completely forgot his lines during a scene and randomly started singing
Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, yeah!
Director Steve Odekirk found it funnier than the scripted dialogue and decided to keep Carrey's weird musical detour. The bizarre improvisation became one of the film's most memorable random moments that perfectly captured Ace's unhinged personality. In Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks's famous bench monologues were partially improvised as he waited between takes.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
The script outlined the stories, but Hanks created specific details and emotional beats on the spot. Director Robert Zemeckis encouraged Tom to just tell the stories naturally, and the camera operators kept rolling even after cut was called. The authentic southern drawl and genuine warmth made the bench scenes feel like real memories being shared. In Wayne's World, Mike Myers accidentally said,
She's a babe!
during rehearsal as a joke, and director Penelope Spheris loved it so much she made him do it in every take. The catchphrase wasn't in the script at all, it was Myers' improvised sound effect that became the film's most quoted line. In Austin Powers, Mike Myers improvised Dr. Evil's pinky gesture during the first villain meeting.
$1 million.
The script had Evil being menacing, but Myers created the absurd finger-to-mouth move on the spot. The other actors struggled not to laugh at Myers' ridiculous addition. The spontaneous gesture became so iconic that Myers had to include it in every subsequent sequel because audiences demanded it. In Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey improvised talking out of his rear end.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
The script mentioned a silly entrance, but Carrey created the entire physical comedy bit himself using prosthetics and commitment. Director Tom Shadyac said Carrey performed it so confidently that everyone just accepted the absurdity. In Men in Black, Will Smith improvised most of Jay's sarcastic commentary during the alien autopsy scene.
What do you think?
Very interesting. She got a real Queen of the Undead thing going.
Of the body.
Great body.
The dead body.
Tommy Lee Jones's deadpan reactions to Smith's jokes weren't scripted. Jones was genuinely trying to stay serious while Smith riffed. Director Barry Sonnenfeld kept cameras rolling because their authentic dynamic created the perfect odd couple chemistry that made the franchise work so well. During Independence Day, Will Smith improvised
Welcome to Earth.
The script had a basic confrontation, but Smith added the cocky one-liner on the spot. The action crew's laughter can be heard faintly in the background because they weren't expecting Smith's improvised swagger. The spontaneous badass moment became the film's most quoted line and defined Smith's action hero persona. In The Cable Guy, Jim Carrey improvised most of Chip's creepy singing during the medieval times scene.
Down, down, down! We're not going down! Down, down, down! We're
The script had him performing, but Carey created the off-key disturbing delivery himself. Matthew Broderick's uncomfortable reactions were genuine because Carey's energy was legitimately unsettling. Director Ben Stiller encouraged Carey's disturbing improvisation to make Chip more unpredictably dangerous and weird. During Groundhog Day, Bill Murray improvised most of Phil's increasingly creative suicide attempts. The script outlined the concept, but Murray created specific methods and reactions himself. The crew said Murray would suggest darker and darker ways to die, and director Harold Ramis had to sometimes pull back Murray's improvised depression. The spontaneous darkness made Phil's despair feel authentically suicidal rather than comedic. In Aladdin, Robin Williams improvised about 90% of the genie's dialogue during recording sessions.
Let's make some magic! Let's blow this popsicle stand!
The script had basic story beats, but Williams riffed for hours with celebrity impressions and pop culture references. The animators had to constantly redraw scenes because Williams' spontaneous comedy kept changing.
What we didn't expect was how much Robin was going to give us.
Come on, kid. See? Gotta get the snake, see?
During Space Jam, Michael Jordan struggled with acting because it was his first movie and he had to perform against green screens.
Ready? Yeah! Done.
Yeah.
You kick it in here. You go to the hole and dominate. We on defense.
Director Joe Pytka decided to embrace Jordan's natural stiffness instead of forcing him to act like a Hollywood pro. His awkward, genuine reactions ended up making the character feel more authentic than a polished performance would have. In There's Something About Mary, Cameron Diaz's famous hair gel scene used a real hair product that made her hair genuinely sticky and disgusting.
It's obviously, the system sucks. The guy's walking the streets, I'm kissing him.
Her uncomfortable facial expressions weren't acting. She was actually revolted by having the substance in her hair for multiple takes. The Farrelly brothers kept her authentic disgust because real revulsion made the gross-out comedy more uncomfortably hilarious than fake reactions.
What?
You didn't.
In Big Daddy, Adam Sandler improvised the entire
I don't want to go. I promised. I'm sorry. I don't even like that song anymore.
I know, pal. That's not it.
But I want my own ass.
The script had basic parenting failures, but Sandler created the specific, inappropriate life lesson on the spot. The child actor's genuine confusion wasn't acting. He didn't understand what Sandler was doing. Director Dennis Dugan kept the awkward improvisation because the real discomfort made the bad parenting funnier.
But I want my own ass. I want my own ass.
During Patch Adams, Robin Williams improvised many of his interactions during the hospital scenes. The script provided the structure, but Williams created countless spontaneous moments on the spot, inventing jokes, gestures, and emotional beats that weren't written.
I'm waiting. I feel it now that I love you.
Between takes, he continued entertaining the cast and crew with the same energy he brought to the character. Some of the laughter you hear on set came from people genuinely reacting to his unexpected riffs. His natural warmth and quick wit made the scenes feel truly heartfelt, less like acting and more like real moments of kindness from Williams himself.
Ready? And...
What happened?